Hello everyone, Phuzzy here. With the recent changes and mega updates to Sea of Thieves, we have seen significant improvements towards ship physics, which primarily affected the way we battle in the seas. Understanding this new system in detail is crucial in our journeys against other rivals. We will talk about advanced ship physics and hit points. Stay tuned. As a day 1 sailor, and just like many of you, we all know that the new physics system is not the same. The new dynamic parts of our ships are wheel, capstan, mast, and hull. Unlike the previous version where the whole ship acted like one object. So for example, damaging a sloop anywhere with a cannonball doesn't necessarily cause a hole in the hull anymore, as all physics have been expanded upwards. The number of handles on a capstan equals anchor health minus 1. You cannot zero out a capstan, which means you cannot remove all the handles of it. One hit on the capstan always removes the first handle and drops anchor if it is raised. Less handles limits the number of players able to raise anchor, which slows them down. Galleon capstan has 4 handles, which will need 3 cannonballs to have 1 handle left. After that, hitting the same area will not deal any more damage, unlike classic ship physics, where hitting anywhere on the ship causes hull damage. If no one is currently near the capstan, target another area of the ship, or else you will be wasting cannonballs. But keep in mind, if pirates are nearby, hitting the same area will prevent them from repairing their capstan. All ship wheels have 8 handles, but it doesn't work the same way as a capstan. The first hit removes 2 handles, left and right opposing each other. The second hit removes bottom handle. After that, it is again useless to cause damage to it. So every wheel, regardless of the ship, needs no more than 2 hits, but still needs 3 planks to repair. Otherwise, time to damage another area of the ship. The speed of the wheel is related to the number of handles. Fewer handles means slower turning. In a sloop, the only objects on the highest deck are capstan and wheel, so after being fully damaged, hitting that area will become useless, and it was tested as you can see in the footage. Always keep in mind the number of direct hits you have caused. A mast, as seen in the trailer and tested here, takes 3 cannonballs to break. Hitting it further does no damage. Hitting the mast after falling causes no damage to it or the hull. Directly hitting a harpoon causes no damage to the ship, but if a harpoon is being used, it removes the connection. You can tell the hit from the particle effect and sound. Obviously, flying planks is wood, which means it hit the upper deck. That translates to hull damage. If it sounds similar to a tree hit, that means it directly hit the harpoon. Shooting the harpoon base with a bullet also unpins it. That will give you quick access to prevent that in terms of onboarding operations. Don't forget that you can always use harpoons to bring objects and players to your ship, and you can use it to make sharp turns by pinning into other objects, floors, megalodon, and ships. A gunpowder barrel can cause full upper damage to the ship, mast, wheel, and capstan, including the hull, but it does not drop anchor on any ship. The only ways to drop anchor are cursed cannonballs, a cannonball direct hit, or player interaction. There are 3 hole sizes on the ship. Hitting a sandbar, depending on ship speed, might cause the smallest hole size. Cannonball hit causes the middle size. A keg creates the largest hole in the hull. Hitting the same place more than once expands the hole, and repair time is related to hole size. If a plank is there, it will be removed. Damage and hole size will be reset depending on the size of how it was hit. Hitting the same spot after reaching the largest size will be useless unless you are preventing repairs. With all this in mind, it would make sense to hit the wheel or the anchor before anything else, as that would be the most damaging in terms of transforming it into a dysfunctional ship. It is much easier for a crew to repair the hull of a moving ship than anything else on top deck, because top deck means they are always within your cannon range, where you can prevent them from improving or repairing their top parts of their ship. Moving to bottom decks after the full top is damaged will be your best bet in cannon shots. If you happen to know any more information about ship physics that I missed, feel free to post it in the comments section below. What I usually do to improve my cannonball aim is to try and target trees and objects as we sail the seas, as it keeps you alert. It gives you the ability to know what you are hitting by impact sound and continuously improves your aim, which will eventually give you an understanding about curved shots depending on your movement. Keep in mind, if you want to do that, bring these cannonballs back by stocking up every once in a while. I hope this video gave you a better insight into our current physics system, so by knowing the smallest details and improving your aim, every cannonball shot will be effective against your enemy, which will always give you an edge, so make every cannonball count. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button and subscribe, not to forget the bell button so you can stay up to date with my latest videos. You can also check my social links in the description below. Phuzzy here and thank you for watching.